Okay guys, welcome back to the video. This is going to be really hard for me to explain. So I actually did record the whole 2 hour for this episode, or this episode and next episode. But my mic wasn't functioning at the time, which I didn't realise. So there will be a few bits and bob of voiceover when there is no gameplay. Just I'll try and recap what it was that was said here and there. I know at the moment, obviously, I was just explaining to you guys. Please leave a like
on The
and
Walking
share,
Dead.
and I'll jump back in after this
While
recap.
searching for a place to call home, AJ and I found an old boarding school run by kids deep in the forest. Their leader was a guy named Marlon, and AJ pulled the trigger. I told AJ he was justified for killing him. The other kids didn't see it that way. They voted to kick us out. I thought we'd never return. Then, AJ and I were attacked by Abel, one of the raiders Marlon had given the twins to. He was with someone I thought I'd never see again. Lily. We were almost eaten by walkers when suddenly one of them spoke to me. His name was James, an ex-whisperer who didn't believe in killing walkers. He helped me treat AJ, but without real medicine, he wouldn't make it. The kids didn't turn away the sad sight of AJ and let us back inside. After I told them how we could defend the school against the raiders, they were willing to let us stay, at least until the fight. I decided to help Louis tune his piano. He opened up to me, and I admitted I had feelings for him. He had the same ones. Then the raiders finally came. They busted open our gates, but the kids stayed hidden as planned. Until 10 ran out of cover, hoping for a chance to learn about his missing sisters. The bomb went off, and attempting to save 10, Mitch threw himself at Lily and got a knife to the throat. With only a second to decide, I fired and saved Louis. They got away with 3 of our friends, and we had no idea where they'd gone. But we knew someone who did.
Right, okay, so here I remember explaining that, obviously we did see a bit in the trailer where AJ actually said that he wanted to stay there and watch when we were talking about torturing, what's his name again? Fucking Aleb? I cannot remember his name, but anyway, you know the guy that I'm talking about, and it links back to the episode, in Season 2, where Kenny is torturing Crawford, I think his name is, or Clawford, something like one of those two. And Clementine has the choice to rather stay behind or go. I mean, I chose to stay behind, so I believe that I will also let AJ stay if he wants to. Obviously, I'm not going to force him not out, because obviously it's his revenge too. You know, I'm pretty sure there was a part where Aleb, or whatever the fucking name is, hit AJ, and obviously made him angry and killed people, blah, 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 blah. But, yeah, back into the gameplay. I can't really remember what is it that happened. Oh, so here we were just like going over everything that happened. Obviously about how traumatized Woody's going to be because of Mitch, Ruby and everything, because they all lost Amar and Asim and Violet, of course. Poor fella, man. Poor fella. It's like his big brother to him, really, isn't it? So it's understandable. This bitch giving me the evils. I'm really mad at myself, so because I had some funny commentary in there for you guys, but it's just gameplay this time.
I was so little, and Mitch looked after me. People said he was a dick sometimes, but he was always nice to me. Now he's gone. Stabbed in the eye by some asshole who never even knew his name.
Look, I promise you, Willie, the people who did this, we're going to hit them back. They're gonna regret ever coming near us.
If Mitch were here, he wouldn't cry. He'd find a way to get our friends back. And he'd bash Lily's brains out with a rock.
Abel's tied up in the basement. He passed out from the pain.
Thanks.
AJ wanted to stay down there and keep an eye on him. Hey, buddy. It's time for us to bury Mitch and say our goodbyes.
I'll help you
Get
carry.
away from him! You're the reason he's dead!
Willie!
Well, it's true! We had a plan, and that idiot messed it up!
Hey! Cut that shit out!
Someone's gotta say it! It's what everyone's thinking!
10!
Let me handle this. Talk to Abel. See if you can't find out where Lily took Vi, Omar, and Asim. I wanted to hurt him, you know, to make him talk, but I just couldn't. Maybe you'll get more out of him than I did.
Right, okay, so this is obviously the bit where we go and interrogate fucking Aleb again. I still don't know his name. I'm gonna have to wait until we actually see it. I think I was inside, obviously, I was talking in the commentary that I was actually a bit pissed at Willie for making those accusations about 10. It wasn't 10's fault, you know. I'm sure if it was me and it was like AJ wanted to come out to know where I was, or like if it was Willie in 10 situation, if it was Willie's in 10 situation and it was Mitch that was gone, I'm sure he would have done the same. Here I noticed that there was a collectible because it's just fucking shining up. I don't really know what it meant. Obviously I noticed the school because it's a boarding school or whatever for the troubled youth or some shit like that. I remember I go over to speak to Rosie a bit and then we just start interrogating him. Obviously I go through the choices a bit more with my commentary, but there's really nothing I can do. If I replayed it for you guys probably noticed that I know everything already. So if I was just talking, if I just replayed it, I mean, that's 2 hours of time that I've already done, so I wouldn't seem as interested, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the gameplay anyway. I'll be back when there's something to talk about.
Got your gun back, huh?
Uh-huh.
Ready?
Well, that ain't no way to wake an old man up from his afternoon nap. I was having a nice dream, too. About a girl I used to know from before. She also had me tied up, but I wasn't her prisoner, if you get my meaning. No offense, but I'd rather go back to my dream, so if you don't mind. Damn it, Squirt. Easy on the broken parts.
I don't like your voice.
Well, I'm real sorry about that, but it's the only one I got.
Cool it, AJ. We need him to talk.
But it's justified.
Maybe. But follow my lead.
You never done this before, have you? You and the devil child just making it up as you go along.
Don't make this harder than it needs to be, okay? I just want to know where Lily took my people.
It doesn't matter. As soon as she gets there, she's gonna turn around and come right back for me. You better give me the 5-star treatment. If I'm smiling when she gets here, you might be able to trade me for a little mercy. You aren't gonna do that. You don't have it in you. Call it off! Call it off, you fucking psycho!
Just tell us where they took our friends so we can get them back.
Lily will never give him up. The only reason we came here was for more manpower. Losing Jonathan and me for 3 sprouts that can barely hold a gun. Even a dummy like me can do the math on that one.
We're gonna get him back.
You don't know what it's like out there. It's a bloodbath. One community against another. From Richmond to the coast. Back at the Delta, we're at war. With some really sick fucks who make me look like the Virgin Mary. We need people to fight it. Soldiers who do what we say. Point the guns the way we tell them to.
That's called kidnapping.
Give it whatever name you want. I call it survival.
What kind of place is this Delta if they use forced labor to defend it?
You think we like doing raids like this? Our home is under threat. It's a good home. Built to last. I do a lot to protect it. Maybe you can understand that.
And I do a lot to get my friends back. So stop wasting my time.
Okay. Front pocket. The answer to all your questions. Read it.
Whatsoever parteth the hoof, and is cloven-footed, and cheweth the cud, among the beasts, that shall ye eat. What the fuck? Is this code?
No, it's fucking Leviticus. I was hoping it'd be some timely, moralistic shit about turning the other cheek. Well, come on. That thing isn't gonna light itself. Wanna know where your friends are? Smoke will clear my mind. Help me remember stuff. Like where Lily went. Come on, kid. Don't make me wait all day. Now that is heavenly. Shit.
That's a lot of blood.
Oh, fuck. This is not good.
He's gonna die, isn't he?
We have medicine. We can still patch him up.
I don't think so. When you pushed me off that balcony, something must have burst inside of me. No medicine can fix this. Shit. I never wanted things to end like this. Everything. It all got out of hand. Now look at me. I'm a fucking mess.
Will he turn?
No! My whole life, everything I ever got, I got with my own 2 hands. And my will. For my body to turn on me, to take control. I'll tell you where to find Lily. Just promise. You won't let me turn. I'm begging you.
If you're honest with me, I'll put you out of your misery. You have my word.
Okay, we have a boat. We're docked a few miles west of here, at an old fishing pier. Your friends are on the boat. You got what you wanted. Please, don't let me become one of those things. Please, I don't want to turn. Not that. I wanna let me keep my face.
You don't need to watch this.
I want to. At least you can't hurt anyone anymore.
Yeah. Come on, we have a boat to find.
Okay, so here's obviously another thing I wanted to recap. Obviously, I was talking in the commentary. I did stop saying that now. Obviously, I'm not that happy that AJ had to witness that, but then no matter which one I said, he would have stayed. I found out, and also regarding why I took so long with the cigarette is because I knew that if I burned him, he probably wouldn't have told us, and it was just a bit harsh. You know, we haven't really done a lot, especially with Rosie and stuff like that. And I didn't want to piss him off by putting out the cigarette. And then obviously I did kill him and show him mercy, because as much as we do things for survival, we don't need to be an animal out of cruelty. He told us where they are, obviously, which we'll find out in a second. I'm glad that they kept the same intro. I don't actually know. Let me know in the comments if you guys know if the people, like obviously as creative director, executive producer, let me know if those are the same names and that from when Telltale was doing it, or if Skybound put their own workers in, which I believe would have happened, but I'm not too sure. They really do love their weird textiles, don't they? Yellow, red, black and white. Nice. I believe we start off now again by going on a scout, isn't it, to try and see where they are. I'm pretty certain anyway. Again, I'm just throwing a make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And again, I am sorry about this. Yeah, and there we go. Right, okay, so we're going to scout for the boat, obviously. Woody's got his bow and arrow. Okay, and I'll come back when there's something to say.
Once we find the boat, we'll look for a way to sneak on board.
Yeah, if 10 doesn't fuck it up this time.
It wasn't Tin's fault.
Yes, it was! Mitch died because he...
Say one more thing about Tin. I dare you.
Guys, there it is.
You see anything?
The beach, a boat, and a wood street in the water.
That's called a pier.
Pier.
Okay, let's spread out and focus on those areas. Keep your heads low.
Okay, so in this part, you'd actually notice that I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. I didn't want to talk to anyone. I just wanted to get straight to the point. But instead, I end up just walking about, which I will fast forward for you.
Have you ever seen this thing before?
No way. Pretty sure I would have remembered an old-timey riverboat. And from where I'm sitting, looks like that pier is the only way inside.
Well, let's see what else is down there. There are a few on deck, a couple others on the pier. Could be more inside. Wait, I see Violet.
Holy shit. This is really it. We found them.
I can see an entrance.
Yeah. There's one at the other end of the boat, too.
There's a small opening at the top of those closed doorways. AJ and I know how to deal with those. I don't see any obvious place to keep prisoners.
Don't boats have brigs? Boat jails.
Maybe, but where?
Now that, I don't know.
The pier has plenty of cover on it. If we're careful, we can sneak in undetected. There's no good cover leading up to the boat. We're gonna need one hell of a distraction.
Walkers! Now we just need, what, a dozen walkers? How hard could that be?
Maybe not as hard as you'd think. Find anything over here?
They have horses.
Let me see. If we cut those horses free, we could slow down anyone trying to chase us. Are those torches?
I think so.
Could be easy fire. Setting the hay on fire would get their attention. Scare the horses, too.
We could get on the boat easier that way.
Anything useful?
Looks like building material. Furniture. Probably stuff from the train station.
Sheet metal, wood, and quite a bit of it.
We should have that stuff.
More torches.
Torches?
We could use the fire.
Oh, yeah.
They're loading those rafts with supplies.
I could cut those loose and just ride them downriver, easy.
We should get out of here before they spot us. We can talk through the plan once we're somewhere safe.
All right? What's the plan?
Well, they've got guards posted on the pier and the boat. There's no way we can take them all at once. Our only hope is to distract them while we sneak on board.
We should burn their stuff.
That'd work. We could burn the supplies or the hay they keep for the horses.
Whatever we don't burn, we should take. Ruby would love to have the horses. But I'd rather steal those supplies. I could build traps. Weapons.
Yeah, we'll steal their supplies and burn the hay as our distraction. If you're going to steal from the rafts, you have to do it carefully.
Wouldn't do it any other way.
The fire will lure the raiders away from the boat, and we can sneak across the pier.
If anyone sees us, they'll shoot.
You remember that guy I told you about, James? He sent in walkers to save us from Lily and Abel. Maybe we could convince him to do it again. If we lead a big enough group of them onto the beach, we can blend in without being seen.
Well, hell yeah. Let's find out how much he charges for his services.
What about after we get everyone home? I mean, The raiders will just come attack us again. What then?
Hide, quick! A raider. Has to be. You all stay here. I'll see if they know anything that could help us. Drop it. How many of you are there? How many of who? I'm not fucking around. Answer the question. 8. There's 8.
Clem, stop!
Oh!
Hey, Minnie.
After the attack, I wasn't sure. I mean, I heard they burned half your school down. Who survived? Ruby? Mitch? Brody? 10?
Ruby and 10 made it. Mitch didn't. And Brody, she died.
10's boots holding up okay?
His boots?
They're so old, they're more holes than rubber. I duct taped him up the last time I saw him, but that was a while ago. His boots are fine. You're Clementine. The girl who took over after Marlon died. It's weird. I thought everyone would want to lean on their own. Do you have a problem with that?
Yes, I have a problem with it.
Your leadership is going to get my little brother killed.
Excuse me?
Abel figured he could talk Marlon into handing everyone over like he and Lily did, but... like they did before. You ruined the whole plan.
What are you talking about? Marlon traded you and Sophie like it was nothing.
Yeah, and we all survived it. Marlon would have never made them fight the way you did. He wouldn't have gotten people killed.
That is some grade A horse shit. Clem saved us.
He wouldn't have gotten people killed. He murdered Brody. What?
Minerva? Where's Sophie?
She died protecting the Delta. A hero. A hero? God, you...
Minerva!
Shit.
Rockingham! Finish up and head back. I want to be in before dark.
Yes, ma'am. Our boat leaves for the Delta in 2 days. Then it'll be a couple of weeks before we can come back for the rest of you. When we do, don't fight. The only way you're gonna save your people is to let us take them. I'm serious. Don't fight this. It's not too late, Minnie. You could come back to the school with us. No. No, I couldn't. Are you okay?
It doesn't change anything. We still have to get onto that boat.
You all should head home. Start getting things ready. Get everyone caught up on the plan.
Everyone except 10.
I warned you.
Enough, both of you. AJ and I will go find James.
Be safe.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys noticed that, but Willie didn't actually have
So,
his bow and
how
arrow
many
at first, and then it
walkers do you
appeared out of
think James
nowhere.
will
He's a
help us
magician,
get?
apparently. But back to the point. Here I'm pretty sure that I talk
15,
about how
100,
Minnie shouldn't have, like, she could have easily
I
just come
don't-
with us right there, or just shot Lily right there and then.
Gunshot
I mean, we found out
wound.
how many there were. There were
feels
like, what,
like
9 of them?
someone
She's one of them,
pinched
so that
me
makes
from
only
inside.
8 of them, and then there'll be more of us. But this is where we're going to see James, and I'll see you in a bit.
Here, let's rest a second.
Clem, I keep thinking. When Willie said all that stuff about Tin before, I got so mad. He was being mean, and Tin wasn't even there to defend himself. I wanted to hurt him. I know I shouldn't, but I just can't stop thinking about it. I want to just punch his head. I tried breathing, kicking rocks.
It's okay to get mad at people. You can't help that. But those thoughts have to stay in your head, okay? Don't act on them. Ever.
Okay. I'm strong. I can control what I do. But not what I think. Like, I think I'm mad at Tin, too. Running out of cover when Lily attacked the school was really stupid. But he just doesn't know stuff like we do. And then Willie started yelling at him instead of helping him learn. Why don't the other kids know all the stuff we know? When there's a plan, you have to follow it. And when you yell at someone, it just makes them not listen.
Well, why don't we teach them? They're smart. Someone just has to show them what to do.
Yeah. I want Tin to know how to be safe. We can show them how to be smart, like us. It's weird that people are so different.
It is Erickson's boarding school for troubled youth.
Troubled youth. Trouble like bad? So they did bad things? Why?
Okay, sometimes they do them because bad things happen to them. I knew a doctor once, back when you were just a baby. He called it trauma. You have some too, you know. The thing where people can't walk up behind you.
I don't like my trauma. I want to get it off of me. How do I get rid of it? I don't even like the way the word sounds.
It doesn't work like that. It's too deep down inside you. It never goes away.
That sucks.
But you can resist it, just like anger.
I still like them. I like Tin the most, I think. Even if he does dumb things. Actually, I think he's my first real friend.
Oh yeah? I thought I was your first real friend.
Well, yeah, but you don't count. You're old.
Am not.
Fine. He's my second first real friend. I don't see James, just monsters.
James?
You're hurt.
Did the Raiders do this?
It looked like they had people from your school. Why are you here?
Those people you saw, we're going to save them. But to do that, we need your help moving some walkers.
I could maybe help, but my mask is still in the camp, inside my bag. I can't pass through a herd without it.
Okay, then let's go get it.
Please, I just ask that you don't kill them. The walkers. If you distract them, I can sneak over and find my mask.
Distract all of them?
Please.
I'll try.
Okay, so this, I was trying to explain, I believe, just like, I know it's a hard innuendo, or like, link, I guess you could say, but it's kind of like, you can kind of link it to religion. So obviously James has his belief that there are still people inside of him. We have our beliefs that they're just monsters. At the end of the day, it's rather, it's one, it can't be one or the other, it's both. Like, we can't convince him that they're not monsters, and he can't convince us that they aren't just monsters. Or the other way around, I don't know how I'm explaining it, it's really retarded, but I explain here how I die because I'm an idiot, and I accidentally killed one anyway, so I wanted to die, so... You've got to die in a bit of everything, you know. But, yeah, I mean, I just wish... I don't understand how we're not going to kill these guys, but then James was going to let us, obviously, distract the herd towards the boat as a distraction. I was very confused as to why or how he would let us do that, but obviously you will see later on. Here I managed to do it, so I'll just leave you with some gameplay if you're struggling how to do it or anything like that. Just go in on it.
I don't know how long I can keep this up. Did you find your mask?
I can't find it. The horses must have... There!
Oh, shit.
We have to run.
Hey, over here!
AJ!
No, there are too many of them.
The cart. If we push it, the noise will draw them away. AJ, are you okay?
Yeah, no bites.
I know it would have been easier to kill them. You're kind. I appreciate it. Really. Thank you for helping me get this back. Now, how will walkers save your friends?
They're being held captive on a boat not too far from here. We can't sneak on board without cover, not without the raiders gunning us down.
You want to use walkers to hide? To sneak on board their ship? That's insane.
It's our only chance.
I have something I need you to see, so you can understand what you're asking.
James.
We still need his help, right?
Yeah, we do.
It's safe. Just a little further.
Okay, so this is what I was talking about a second ago. Obviously, we're here at the place where he teaches us why he thinks that the walkers are still people and not monsters anymore. I believe I do have a little look around just for collectibles again. I will fast forward that again for you. Apparently there is a scene, as you can see, AJ is actually staring at a salt licker, and I have heard rumours, and well, I have better say rumours, you can actually get him to lick the salt licker. However, I didn't really notice this, and I just wanted to, like, you know, get it over and done with. I was tired, it was early, but I got all the collectibles. I know that wasn't a collectible anyway, so sorry for those of you in the comments that are just telling me that I should have done it. I didn't. Oh well. See you in a bit.
Must have had electricity here once.
My people, my former people, they had a practice. They called it collecting. They use them as a weapon. I do this to protect them. I know it sounds strange, but that's why I brought you here. To see them as I do, as people.
As people?
Well, not people exactly, but something in between. Part of us is still in there. Deep down. So few of us die anymore. We turn. Not dead, not alive.
I wish I could see it that way. It'd be nice to think that everyone isn't actually gone.
In a way, they're just lost.
Do you really think there's people inside of monsters?
Somewhere. Yes. Think about it this way. Has someone you cared about turned?
Clem's friend, Lee. She shot him before he did. So he wouldn't have to suffer.
Sorry. Maybe this wasn't the best way to explain. Didn't mean to bring up difficult memories. I lived among walkers for years. Still do, in a way. When they're alone, they're harmless. Innocent. If you want my help, I need you to try and walk with them. Then tell me if you really believe they're just monsters.
They are just monsters. They're not people or friends. Clem,
She'll be safe, I promise.
this isn't smart. It's too dangerous.
You know Violet would do it for us.
Yeah, she would. The first rule is never go alone.
I'm not leaving you. I'll be right back.
Find the exits.
I will.
And say fuck off to fear.
I will. I promise.
The mask will disguise your scent, but be gentle and be quiet. Touch the wind chime. You'll see.
So this is the bit out of all that annoyed me, because like my commentary here was it was hilarious. Like, I'm pretty sure you guys would have had to pause and laugh so hard and then unpause the video. Like, but I guess we can't do anything. I mean, the fact that they've taken a first-person approach at this already makes it feel more real. I started naming the walkers as well. Like, that's Bridget over there. But well, you can't even see me point, so that was pointless. But the objective is, you see that wind chime in the top left corner. I have to actually get that. Or touch it, and then mission accomplished. They all get distracted by that. That was John. John pissed me off, and then Bridget just pushes John. See, we tire me, Bridget. But like, I also wanted to point out the fact that you can actually notice that one thing that I don't like about obviously the producers of the game is that they haven't made unique walkers. They've actually just, you see that one in the hoodie to the right, because there's 3 to the right. That zombie, no matter how many times you've killed him, he always comes back and looks the same clothes, the same look, and like, you know, I notice these things. I know it's stupid, but it's noticeable. There needs to be different walkers, you know. Anyway, I'll let you guys carry on with this as well.
Oh, hey there, kiddo. It's all right, I'm fine. See? No bites.
No bites.
So, do you still think they're just monsters? Now that you've seen them at peace.
Yeah, I do. They're still just monsters. Dangerous things that want to kill us.
That's what I thought you would say. It's what I would have said too. Once.
Have you ever killed a walker before?
I have. Many.
Have you ever killed a person?
Many. But that was a long time ago.
I've killed someone before too.
AJ.
You've killed someone?
But I was justified.
I see.
That's enough. What about the walkers? Are you going to help us save our friends?
I thought I could, but I can't. So many walkers would die. All of the death this would cause. I'm sorry, Clementine, but I can't have more blood on my hands.
So let me get this straight. If you really had to choose human life or walker life, which is more important?
Walkers are peaceful. Humans...
My friends are alive, not kind of or maybe alive. They're trapped and they're afraid. They need my help.
I may be stubborn, but I'm not heartless. Those raiders are cruel. They force others to be the same. And even if your friends think like you, no one deserves that. It'll take some time to guide them through the forest to the shore. Others will join the herd as they go. Tomorrow night, be ready. I can't undo this.